If I get upset at the thought of your name because of your son, you gotta go too. I'm sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Brit Brit. I am Brit Brit, and of course we're gonna chat. Y'all already know the deal. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm looking extra hit. It's been raining for the last 2 days with the aftermath of the hurricane, so it is what it is. So we're just gonna accept all of this and then some. Okay, so boom. So I'm just gonna jump straight into the story time, just because I feel like there's no point in rambling, especially because I look the way I look, and it is what it is. So boom. This is gonna be the story time, as you can see down below, about the time that I had to block the mom. I had to block his moms. His moms was doing too much. You know, it's a difference between just interacting and commenting, just still showing love. That's different. I just don't want to be in a situation where, like, you know, I'm my husband or my boyfriend and like their mom can't stand me. So I'm going to say, you know, I'm grateful that while we were together, you know, his mom liked me and we kind of grew like a bond or whatever. But ladies, always remember that that's still their mom, and their loyalty is to their son. They may like you, but of course they're not going to rat on their son. I mean, some might, but then most won't. And even if they do, you still got to watch. I'm just saying. I feel like she knew her son was toxic. Her son was toxic. Her son was a toxic man. Okay, I feel like she knew that. You know what I'm saying? And after y'all hear the whole story, you could tell me if I'm bugging or if I'm not. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I know the game, sis. And, you know, it just was a lot going on. And it became weird. Sir and I was dating. And like whatever, we broke up. I met the mom, I met the family, you know what I'm saying? But once again, that does not matter. You can meet the family and everybody can know what's up except for you. So that doesn't matter. Just want to tell you that. Family's cool, you know, family, I felt welcoming with open arms, you know. Like I said, his mom and I, we actually became really cool, you know, talking outside. We probably talked on times that he didn't even know we was talking. Really nice lady. I would never throw dirt on anybody's mom. It is what it is. Boom. So, like I said, she knew her son was toxic. Like, conversations that we would have about life and just about other stuff, I felt like that she knew that her son was toxic. And to be honest, she probably was the reason of some of the reasons of why he was toxic. You know what I'm saying? When you start thinking of like childhood and things like that, like, you knew your son was toxic, mix. But okay, I'm not the first girl that I'm sure you became cool with. But okay, once again, that is still his mom, so her loyalty is never to me, and I already know that. I don't want to be the one or be in a position where I'm sitting here having to now possibly throw my son under the... Most I could do is just talk to my son on some, you need to be a man or whatever case, like, what's up? Don't string this girl along if you know you're doing what you're doing or whatever the case, maybe living wrong or whatever the case. That's the most that I'll do, but that's between me and my son. I don't know if the mom did that to him, because like I said, I'm sure she knew her son was toxic. Okay? So that was that. Some time down the line now, we break up. Now, we always broke up. Just want to tell you that. Toxic, you understand? We always broke up. But I have finally had enough. The roller coaster, it just was a lot going on with that. And I finally just was like, Brett, you're going to lose your head. Continue to go back and forth in the battle game, but it's just, you're going to lose your top. So just let it go. I would hear from the moms, but like the moms would send like messages on WhatsApp, you know, happy Monday, you know what I'm saying, happy Sunday, happy whatever day, holidays and all of this stuff. And in the beginning, y'all, it was a little weird. I didn't take it no way. I didn't feel no way. I was like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. And at first, she would send them so frequent that I was like, well, maybe she don't know that we broke up. Like, maybe she don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really pay no mind to it. And I felt like even though he was blocked, she didn't do nothing to me. She really didn't. Like, she's always accepted me. She's always been nice to me in my face. Now, if she talk about me behind my back, I don't know. But I've never had bad vibes, so I felt like I wasn't going to delete her because she didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she herself was a nice person. She didn't do anything, you know what I'm saying? My beef is with him. He's cut off, and that's cool. He's blocked, and that's all, and whatever. So I really didn't think nothing like of it. Down the line now, she's like continuing to send these messages. Now, it's not every day, but it's every day, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's frequent, a little too frequent, as if we're still together frequent, you know what I'm saying. And then the fact that she sent me those, maybe it's a group spam. Maybe she just pressed one button and it just sends to all her people, so she don't got to do it one by one. Maybe it's a situation like that, right? That's what I used to think in the beginning, you know. Cool. But she would send these but then wouldn't say anything else. So like if she said happy Monday, Brittany, whatever. In the beginning, like I said, I really didn't answer because I didn't really know, like, I was confused. Like I probably was still in my feelings with his situation, so I wasn't gonna respond to her situation. And it wasn't like she was talking directly to me. Brittany, what you doing? Brittany, Brittany, you going? Brittany, you know what I'm saying? It would be like just her sending happy Mondays, happy Sundays, have a great week. One of those meme type, if you have WhatsApp, you know what I'm talking about, type situations or whatever. So I didn't think nothing of it, you know? But because she was sending it so frequent, I was like, well, damn, Britt, maybe you should start answering them, just saying thank you at least. Like, because at the end of the day, I didn't have any beef with her. I've always liked her. You'd be like long, heartfelt stuff, and it's like I'm not responding. So I finally started saying like, thank you, you too, enjoy your day, be blessed, or whatever, like little stuff like that. Shorty wouldn't respond. I mean, I don't mean to say shorty because that's definitely someone's mom, but she wouldn't respond. And if she did respond, she'll send like a heart or an emoji, but no real response. And my thing is this, miss, if you're sending out these, if it's once in a blue, okay, fine. Maybe it's an automatic. Or maybe you did think about me when you sent it, okay, cool. But you're sending them every day, like we talk every day of the week. We are best friends. We go to school together. We about to go get lunch. I'm about to go get groceries for your house. Like you sending them like we just super duper cool. And then I say thank you, and then you can't even say no problem, boo, or enjoy your day, or yeah. When I tell you, no, she never responded. It will be like a heart, or I guess just enough to, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Like I said, I discovered towards the end of the relationship that Sir was a whole narcissist, right? And I'm just not gonna go for the hokey doke ride no more, right? Before I realized that this was a whole narcissistic relationship, right? So one thing about narcissists is there's mind games being played. You know what I'm saying? There's different stages in it. And I really sat and did my own research on this because I needed to know after I diagnosed this man. Because I feel like women just be saying, oh, that's a narcissist man, or that man's a narcissistic man, or he's a narcissist. And I feel like they just be saying that because that's the first thing that comes to their mind. But it's real background. You need to do your research on the situation to make sure that that's what you're really, you know, calling this man a narcissist, and he really fits the trait. This man fits the trait to the point where I've discovered which narcissistic is, which kind, you understand? Boom. So every time we would break up, nothing on my part, but something will always happen to him. And I'm not saying like, oh, maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe it is. Let's say either hurt himself, something happened, and it would just be that something just happened. And then like when we got back together, I would know. He would tell me like, yo, you know, the whole time we wasn't talking, so something happened to him, whatever. And it just would be like, damn, like you gotta be careful or whatever. But it only happened when we broke up, right? Put that in the back of your head. Cool. So now carry on. This is now months now. Your son's been blocked. We have no communication. He's a dub. If I see him in the street, I honestly don't know him. There's no beef on my end. I just know me, myself. I'm good. Look at the time. I'm good. So where we started to have confusion was, it's almost a year now and I'm still getting these messages from the mom. Now I don't mind that because I still have like ex's moms who hit me up on Facebook or reply to a status or say this, say that, and I love y'all for that because it's definitely it's not even about that. We can have an interaction and it would seem to be neutral. I know that's still your son or whatever case may be, and there's no beef or no malice between us. So if you said something and I commented, or I made a post and you commented, that's all love. There's something being reciprocated between the both of us, that we are exchanging words. There's communication. We're on the same page with whatever we are talking about in the thread that we're talking about on Facebook. We're here with each other. But with the mom, she just sending me stuff, but not trying to talk after. Now, I'm not trying to talk. I just felt like after months or weeks of me not responding to her heartfelt memes or that you took the time out to send to me, I'm just saying like, oh, thank you, Mom. Have a blessed day. I ain't even trying to have no real conversation because I could have really just kept it pushing. And maybe that's what I should have did and not even thought nothing into it. Now, I didn't even peep this part, right? Sometimes I have moments where I like flash back to a moment that I needed to see real quick, and it would help me later on, not even knowing. Like as I got older, I realized that it helps me later on, my intuition. It helps me later on with life and things moving forward. But I started to have this with the mom and I couldn't put my finger on it, right? So then I had like I don't want to say revelation. I had a something, I don't know which one to call it, but I had something that brought me out of that situation with the mom. Now, I was doing something totally different. I was like in a supermarket or something, and something came over me real quick. And it was something that I need to be in tune with. I follow my intuition. It's real life, y'all. And it was about the mom. And I'm like, what? And then this is what I realized. She knows that her son is a narcissist, right? Mentally tries to jack up these women, right? And maybe, like I said, I'm overthinking it. If you've ever been in this situation, please like the video or comment down below, because I need to make sure that I know I'm not crazy, y'all. Boom. So I think that she knows that he lives this life. He does this for a living. This is this man. This man has more than one. It's a whole breakdown about the stuff that she knows. You know what I'm saying? He talks to her all crazy. Ladies, if you were a dude and he talks to his own parents crazy, he's never going to be able to show respect for you. But that's neither here or there. So she knows the demons that he's battling with. And I'm going to say demons because that's exactly what it is. And I'm not talking about the man, but I'm just being honest. You know, there's women out here who, you know, do bad things. I don't want to say spells. Y'all take the words, whatever y'all want to say, but do bad things on the people that hurt them in life, or do bad things to keep the men being held on to. I'm not trying to hold on to nothing. Best believe, because I'm the one that blocked. I'm the one that don't know that man no more. I'm the one that kept that distance. If I continue to play into that, I would have been on the joyride with him. And I didn't want to be there to take part in that. I washed my hands and let it go. You understand? But I don't think she knew that. And like I said, it's not something directly towards Brittany. I think this would have been happening with the mom sending me stuff, overly sending me stuff to, even though it's not him, which is kind of making it weird that it's not even like it's coming from him, so I could be like a little bit held on to. But every time she would send me a message, which was basically every damn day, or if not every day, every week, every back to back to back, it would make me remember him. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep me in that pool of, oh, what is he doing? Or I miss him. Or, no, miss. No. Because it's not like we were talking, oh, no problem, Britt. See you later. Or be blessed. Or, so it would just be like hearts, emojis that you probably didn't even really want to send. You understand? Like, but I don't know if y'all tag teaming. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Because sometimes I think that I'm thinking a lot into it, Brittany. I think that you're overreacting, you're overthinking it. But what would be the reason? She's sending me all of these messages every damn day, different stuff, as if your son and I are in communication. And like I said, you could have just been doing that and just been sending the love because you thought about me, or sending the love because it's an automatic. But then you're acting like I'm hitting you up to bother you. And really, I'm just responding because I don't want to be rude. Once again, being nice. People who love me around me was like, yo, dead that whole issue. Like, the mom, what? You don't owe her nothing. Delete her, block her, do whatever. And I'm like, no, because she didn't do anything to me. Like, it's all love. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me being nice, holding on to stuff that you don't need to hold on to. I'm saying all of this whole entire story to say, let it go. If you got to think twice about whatever, whoever, whenever, whenever, if ever, to force the issue, to let it go. If someone is unsure about you, that you are unsure, let it go. If you are unsure about something and can't put your finger on, but let it go. Let it go. Now, I continued to keep her sending me stuff just because, whatever. I wasn't responding no more. She would still be sending me stuff, y'all. It's been a year and some change, maybe almost a year or whatever, that we've officially washed our hands and, like, I've blocked and got out of my system, just whatever. And you're still sending me stuff as if, not even like we're best friends, because best friends would have still been like, oh, you're welcome, bitch. Like, love you too. Like, just to be weird, it's just weird to me. I don't know. But if you've ever have gone through this and understand and can relate, please comment down below, because I need to make sure I'm not crazy. I don't know if this is like the tactics of what they do. Mom, yo, hit her up. Maybe that's not even the case. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Brittany, you doing way too much. That man is not thinking about you. Maybe it's a situation like that. But I'm still confused on why mom's is sending me stuff as if she has to send me stuff. Because it's confusing. And like I said, I don't be responding. I'll just look at it. And of course, WhatsApp tell you if you looked at it or whatever. I'll look at it, wouldn't say nothing. Tomorrow it's a whole new message. In the morning time it's a whole new message. Like, and like I said, I don't know if this was part of the whole roller coaster. I'm gonna go head back. Like I said, I don't know if this is part of the roller coaster game that, you know, they just be playing. But it's weird. It's weird, and I had to definitely block the moms for that because I don't know what that's about. Missing, I don't want no beef, I don't want no static. But you know your son is jacked up. You know your son is the stairs ain't make it to the top, and yet you continuously trying to play a game with somebody who don't even want to play the game. Like I've been out the game, at least with him. I'd be confused. But that was it, y'all. The story time about the time that I had to block the mom. No hard feelings. I come first, and I protected my peace. And if it's weird, confusing, you trying to play me, or if it just trying to keep tabs or whatever, I don't know, you had to go. All love and all that. If I see you in the street, it'll be love. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but I don't know. I just know my peace come first. And if I get upset at the thought of your name because of your son, you gotta go too. I'm sorry.